what's going on? Doc Bushman back with another stream on NFGL Live. And we're on a mission. We have one more super spooky ghouly thing to kill off here in this level for River of Souls. And once we do that, hopefully we'll be in a better spot. But we're going to find out. Because, yeah, we are like behind a little bit in terms of this level, and we cannot leave until we get it dealt with. Bang. Purgatory must stop. Yeah, there has been a little bit of objective hunting, and I thought it was crazy for the backtracking I was doing, but apparently not. And while enemies will respawn to a certain degree, it's not going to be to the point of like complete and utter pain and agony. Mostly because, like, for instance, this part, all the turrets are gone. So we've dealt with that already. Ha 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 ha, yeah. I wish. It's really an interface problem was why I didn't find the last one. That's really it. But like, yeah, so there'll be some enemies around, but most of the dangers are cleared out. So we'll see how this pans out. Hopefully it's going to be a shorter visit to this area. Awesome. Than anything else. But we will see. I mean, I thought I saw a dinosaur right away. Maybe I was mistaken. But I'm going to go off the crazy assumption that I don't think that thing is in this beginning set piece that I'm looking for. I do love how they panic, though. That's pretty awesome. But I'm guessing it's probably in the area after this. I do think it'd be slightly rotten that they would hide one of my objectives on this, like, set piece path. It wouldn't be unheard of. But also I thought I got most of the secrets as I've been going through this with, like, hidden paths and stuff. So, like... that being said, there's something like that, too. So who knows? But we'll get through it. We'll truck along. Hopefully find what we want and need. And hopefully it won't be too much backtracking. I'm hoping it's something we sort of see right away. And if so, then We just sort of cruise through the rest of the level, get to the end, call it a day. I think that's a save point, so we're not interested in that at the moment. This is kind of the primary area I'm interested in, because I think this is a part I couldn't reach back to before. And if I had to guess, let me set my FOV. That's probably a little bit more than I've done in the past. That looks a little too distorted. I think 80 might be a good compromise there. Yeah. But I'm hoping that in this area is where we find it, because I suspect it's 3 missed shots, 4 missed shots. He clawed me when he got his head cut off. That is freaking rotten. One advantage to this area too is the fact that I can still go back to the set piece area. So there's a couple of parts here that make me go, okay, I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be around here. I got some things to work with. I don't recall spots I haven't explored yet. But I certainly feel like I've exhausted everywhere else in a lot of ways. So, I don't know. Of course, if I exhausted it, then I would have already been there. Not sure what was over there before. But yeah. Make sure this stays open. Carrying on. I'll switch over to my bow. Into that dinosaur in a minute. Do I need more bullets? Yeah, I'll take more bullets. Alright. Anyone around there gonna harass me? The arrow's just lost. That's fine. I love losing my arrows. That's fine.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. Let's see what's on the other side. Because there could be some opportunities jumping around those gates too that I missed. That could lead somewhere. It's all fairly like open at this point. Of what could be missed, what couldn't have been missed. I don't think there's much of a need to try to jump over to those areas necessarily. Whether if I could or not. There's a teleporter there. That seems to be about it in this part. So not a lot. Not enough to stick out to me as like a thing I missed. And this is already that no way back point for this area. So let me go back. Let's comb. I have to kill these things again. That's great. Let's comb a little bit more with the set piece area too. Arrows. Where'd my other ones go? I missed them that bad? There it is. didn't see anything obvious in this little part. Oh, that's a good miss. The other arrow just sailed. Okay, so we've got the other side of that. I don't think there's much of a way up here. Even if that were to lead anywhere. There's that. Okay. How do we get that? Not up there. So we got stuff up there. That looks explosive-y. Do I have a barrel I can blow up or something? Let me see if I can find some explosives. That's excellent. Actually, I might be able to refill an ammo. Let's refill an ammo. We'll do the cheater's way, if they'll let me.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
I've already used it up. Okay, so we can't do that. I am going to need to get some explosive shells, I think. Because that looks like an explosive part. No. Animal. Perfect. Maybe that will respond to some explosive shells. That would be convenient. Because that looks like an explosive part, but I don't know how it blows up. And I wouldn't have an animal do it. I could if the dino would be in that section. The dino is not in that section, though. So... no. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The dino can't walk into that area, bub. That's not how that works. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Good. I keep on missing. This is good. Yeah. But it's at least a place, right? So we'll explore some more of the secrets around here. I think I probably should have done before, but didn't. So I was like, I've explored these. These are fine. Nope. No, Chris. Not fine. Unfine. Problem is, too, is I'm not sure. Oh, come on. I'll take the one shot. That'll work. It's rather surprising that that spot also didn't have, like, you know, what you call it, like an explosive barrel or anything. Like, I would have expected that to show up. I was hoping the tech arrows would be enough of an explosion, but they're not. That's not how that works. Oh, got all the bullets around here. That's good. Thank goodness for bullets. I've cleaned them out of explosive shells here before too, and I decided to solo this with my shotgun before. That's a very strong possibility. What I would do after that, I don't know. I would lazily hope for like a ammo refill spot somewhere. I could also find one later in the level and go that route. Who's walking towards me? So that'd be the only other route that's the only other thing I can really do is like not exactly the Oblivion, but something along those lines. And use that. More bullets. Okay, bullets.
Full health.
Cool. And it's just regular shells and regular bullets. Cool. One possibility, I could try to use a shell, grab the box of shells and see if it respawns as explosive shells. It may not. Hi. My friend is back there, Mr. Dinosaur. Still not sure how that one gate opens up either. The one that's in this area that has another full health and a bunch of little flat things to collect to be like, I am Turok. Good. You have been arrowed. It's just bullets. I don't need bullets. Unless there's another crack in the wall somewhere that I missed, which I didn't miss a lot of them. That's the rub. Will you respawn as explosive ammo? No. Good. Great. Well, now we're on the same page with that. I will need to probably go further ahead in the level, find myself some explosive shells, get to the end of the level to get reset back to the beginning of the level to then blow up that wall, and hopefully that wall has something I can use. We're also assuming that's going to be leading to a good spot. It might be just more extra items. It may not be even what I want. Yeah. I mean, I could try just shooting it too to see if just shooting it with bullets happens to trigger an explosion. Good. Certainly possible, man. Blah, 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 blah. It's still rather... unless it blows up from the other side, that's possible. It could very well be, like... a wall that's accessible elsewhere. That wouldn't be out of the ordinary. Yeah. The fact that I don't know how to open that up is a bit bothersome. Like, there should be a switch somewhere. And I'm assuming Dinosaur doesn't just blow it up either. But I haven't found that either. So... you know, we got all kinds of secrets still. I haven't seen a switch pop out necessarily. So there's shootable switches in this, right? Yeah. No. Oh, wow, you don't even let me... wow, okay. Gotcha, understood. Okay. That's fine. Wait, something respawn. What respawn? You heard it? I heard it. What was it that respawned? Has to be an item. And if it's an item... is it just arrows? Are you kidding me? I don't want or need arrows. So it's probably something similar to this. There's explosive shells up for there. That'd be cool. Gosh. Just the fact that they were like... okay, it looks like there was an explosion there already. Come on now. Nothing. You've been tranked. Nothing. Man. I mean, it feels like I'm wasting a little bit of ammo, which, it's a little bit true, but... not that much waste. The lack of respawning ammo at this very moment is not super. But nah, don't worry, we got respawning arrows. That's good. I think that's my only other option. I'm going to need to basically go through this again, get to a spot where it has respawning ammo of some kind to just refill everything. Get to the end, get reset back, and because I don't think there's any respawning ammo before this. And once I drop down, that's it. Like, here I am. Unless I can... Maybe I can make that jump? Maybe I can. Maybe that's a way back. We'll see. That might be a way of doing it. Hang on. We'll put a pin in the whole restart everything argument. Hi here. Hi. Yeah, it might be from here. I'm supposed to jump back over. That might be it. Okay. So I shouldn't have to restart everything. Okay. We can deal with that. I just need one respawning spot, bud. That's it. That's all I need. Give me that ammo. You give me that. We're good. You don't give me that. I'm sad. You know? Oh no, this is this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's right. This is where it's like no return. Cause up. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so never mind, I had to go all the way through. Which is lame. Yep. Nah, I thought I had it better than I do. That's just the max health. It's so lame, man. Like, honestly, I don't mind being ammo capped, but when at least it seems like ammo is required for something. I only got one weapon that has that kind of ammo right now. And I'm assuming, again, I'm assuming that I'll actually give me what I want. It might not. I might seriously be SOL. And then it's off the strategy guide land eventually. That's always a very real possibility, ladies and gentlemen. So that was lower bridge for here, I think. Next I'll hit that and see that lower. There we are. Riverwalk thing's really cool. It does me zero good right now. Now, one possible place to get some ammo might be the Oblivion place, if it allows me to go back there. Which I think it might. I think I can go back there. Let's find out. I don't recall there was anything respawning down there. I think Oblivion was through here. Got to go like a long ways around. I might have to. Okay. That's fine. I can go down that water again in case there's something I missed. That's probably one spot I didn't actually revisit thoroughly, was the swim in that fountain. That could lead somewhere. I could try it. I thought I grabbed a key out of there, maybe? If I recall correctly. Yeah, that activated something. I did that. I activated one of the portals. I had to activate actually the Oblivion portal. So let's revisit this. Maybe there's something I missed here. And it doesn't look like it.
Your oxygen is low.
It's just a switch. Cool. This is just a place to die. Got it. Okay. I think I turned through there. Anything respawning? Nope. Okay. Because, yeah, honestly, I think I've revisited most of the other spots. There's not too much I haven't been to. You know what I'm saying? See if they have me fighting anything again. I hear monsters. Unless that's just side noise. And I hear respawning items, which is what I like to hear. Where are those? Those are up above, right? Yeah. Should I leave anybody here to bother me? I don't think so. Alright. So let's restock. Well, thank goodness for the Oblivion place, because they give me what I need. We just have to go to the end of the level now and fail the mission again. Thank goodness for ammo caches like this. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. They'll be giving me some tech arrows soon. See? Yep. And you know what? Thank goodness for it. Like, where would I be without it? You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Up a crick. That's surprising they gave me explosive shells when I was full on those already. There we go. At least I thought I was full on them. I think I'm full on ammo now. Alright. And because of the back beginning is inaccessible from here, I have to now, you know, take the long way. Cool. That's real great. I'm so happy for that. Not trying to waste the things I would need to gather, but yeah, it looks like a crack. Thought I'd try. Thank you for the arrow back. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not that long of a journey back to the end here. We'll find out. Yeah, there's that too. There's like it feels like there's something nearby, but I can't do anything about it. See, look, geometry. Around there 1.5 million times. Just keep on walking. I just took 3 arrows instead of 2. That's amazing. Okay, I don't think there's been anything around here of interest too much. I'll take some arrows, I guess. I heard respawning. Oh, that's respawning. Those are all just switches I had to hit with like an arrow or something, right? Yeah, that wasn't anything crazy. Okay. I mean, other possibilities I missed something in one of these tunnels for sure. There's certainly been a lot that's happened here. I also feel like I've explored this so much. I don't know, man. I mean, it takes me there, but it's all extra stuff. Yeah. I mean, blew up some walls. That was cool. Cool. And again, you hear like all the zombie noise things. I am Turok through walls. Go back through here, I guess. This is a place I went to once.
Your oxygen is low.
I know. See, this was like a trap with a bunch of spiders, right? Yeah. Doesn't do anything. Thought I'd try in case something interesting happened. I think this was probably one of the undead areas I went to once. Sounds familiar. This is a long ladder I didn't want to go up or go down before. So I'm doing like a big circle right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I just did. Okay. Now we did this thing. We can double check it. I'm pretty sure we killed all the stuff here. As we're at our big battle with the thing. They're just gonna keep on making undead noises. Even if there's nothing here. That's cool. I hope that destructive wall I found before is the thing, because... Well, to be fair, too, a lot of these are not off the beaten path. You know what I mean? Definitely feels like an old school game experience. I feel like I'm starting just to, through repetition, remember the level.
Your oxygen is low.
Not 100% there, but we're getting there. I feel like I remember a bit of the level. Not all the way there yet. But a good deal. More than I think I would have ever needed to know. But of course, I'll need to know some of this, because eventually we'll be doing the whole water walking sort of stuff too. A lot of it seems like it's for extra stuff. I don't think it's all for extra stuff though. Yeah, that's it. Deathmatch. That's the real ticket, man. Get ready for that deathmatch experience. Don't care. Don't care. I always try to do that jump. It feels like there should be something over there, but it doesn't work.
Tech boat. Sniper capability enabled.
Oh, your invisibility got me. Twice. So good. Your invisibility is so good. I think that leads to it anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be great playing Deathmatch with all those folks who play Turok 2 Deathmatch. I mean, that's all of it. I've done all of it, but... for Pete's sake. We've done that. That leads nowhere. Is this what I want? That takes me back up here. Switch. Okay. So probably want this. We're getting close. We're getting there. Should be almost like a straight shot from here, basically. Yep, be right up there. It'll be like, you failed. Be like, yep. All of this to get some shells. All I wanted were some shells, guys. Some explosive shells. Look what you made me do for it. Had to waste my super max health. And this better pay off. You went up and down. Oh, geez. Yeah, DVDs, they don't work so well on CD drives. Kinda need a little extra there, huh? Yeah, I remember having, for one of the systems I had for a bit was just a CD drive, and it was like a Fallout DVD I had, which was like Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics. I was like, oh, this don't work so well. It doesn't. Please work. Oh, boo! So that was a waste. Good, great. We may have to look it up, man. It's like, honestly, what am I missing here? What do I have for zoom again? Is it... What is zoom? Q? No. What's zoom? Shift. Okay. Is it page up? No. So plus and arrow down. No. I gotta see what actually. To know what zoom mode is, I forget what I use to go back and forth with zoom though. Oh, okay, semicolon and quote. Ah ha ha, clever. Well, I didn't need the explosive shells after all, but we figured that part out. Was it worth it?
Warblade.
No. So now what? If I just look it up at this point, like... Like, what else? Ugh, gosh. I guess I gotta, like, what else am I gonna do? Just sit here and suffer more, trying to figure out where the last little bit is? Yeah. It's like... You can't just get out of a level. Like, we are here until we do it. Great. That explosion was satisfying, though, I won't lie. I guess we look it up. Like, what else am I gonna do, man? I don't. Oh. No, we're not exiting windows yet. One thing I will say, one of the instant things that came up were Sister of Despair locations. So I'm not alone. And apparently in the remaster, they changed one of the locations. It became even harder to find. So that's interesting. Yes, all the suspense. And I'm kind of going section by section because I'm using like a text-only FAQ right now. At least it's separated portal by portal, because otherwise it's just straight reading it. You know how it is with some of these walkthrough, old school walkthroughs, where it's like, all right, go left, left, right. There's 3 bullets there. Pick up the 3 bullets. Left, right. There's a barrel. Right, left. Go through the portal. It's like, oh yeah, that's exactly how it all works. Left, left, right, 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 left, right. Now that all makes sense. Good directions. It's no description of like... There's like very little description of what you're actually going through. It's all like... Left, left, right, left, you'll see a drawbridge. Right, right, left, there's health. Drawbridge opens. Like, oh... So of course it's gonna be a pain to probably go through some of that, figure out what they're trying to say. As it always is. Besides taking the fun out of going through the game, having to look up how to go through the game, it's deciphering the walkthrough is also not great. You know? Yes, it very much is. Getting directions from a local, that's pretty much. all the fun feels like. And we're gonna make another trip to Oblivion just to fill back up, because hey, we might hit a spot. Don't know. Oh, the wrong way. It's probably gonna be something just real silly that I missed. I'm hoping this is the only level this happens in. If not... Now, the walkthrough also says something about turning off these valves. I don't know if that's an actual thing. I don't recall doing that, but maybe I did when I went back and forth. Didn't realize it. I don't know. I don't know. There's something cool here. Okay. Well, let's restock. Maybe? It was something that was mentioned in the walkthrough. I don't recall them actually doing anything when I hit them last. I have to look at the stream again, at the pre-recorded stream. But, or not pre-record, but you know what I mean. The recorded stream from last time when I actually did this. But, I don't know. If I had to guess where I may have missed, see, this feels like a deathmatch map. Where I missed the Sister of Despair, it's probably in somewhere along those like tunnel mazes or something. A turn I thought I made I didn't make before, because that's probably the one of the more confusing maze-like places in general. Yeah, the sewers. Basically, yeah, they're sewers, I guess, huh? Yeah. Do I get any more explosive shells? No, there is nothing. We have acquired our ammo. I mean, like, just kind of thinking through where it could have been I missed it. That's the one place I could really think of. Like, where else would it really have been, you know what I mean? So there's a soul gate in this area I destroyed. Alright, so this area apparently had the soul gate I dealt with before. Which works, that's fine. That's a good thing I missed. I know exactly what Soulgate's talking about, too. Gosh, I'm just missing all these fight to the death. Epic fight. That's probably all the noise I'm hearing. It's just the soul getting destroyed around here. That led to that. All the enemies came out. It was cool. Yeah, Soul Gate's down there. Over here's portal we go through. Yep, just as it said, there's health right behind there. Yep. Next part of the walkthrough. Yay! think I know what we're doing with this one here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be a tunnel again. Where it gets that little monument that I had to hit switches for before. We might be getting to a spot where I may have missed a Sister of Despair, because I was reading it, it's like... So I feel like the last one I did felt pretty final with how elaborate it was. And what I'm seeing here kind of follows the whole... It sounds like this one was pretty hard to... pretty easy to miss. Yeah, sort of the sewers. We'll see how this pans out. Thank you. Sorry. We're getting closer to what I think is the one I missed. I think I missed the second one, basically. Up the ladder. And then into the tunnel on the right. Follow the tunnel right, left, right. That intersection with nice small pool. Jump in the pool, swim down, bottom, the left, follow the path until it goes right.
Your oxygen is low.
I know. And so this is basically like water, there's stuff. Room top, door shuts, arrows, shut symbol, go to the right, then turn right to the newly open door, in the water, right, left, up. Come Mile the water and go right. There's some gates into the portal. That's where we do the one that I know we've already done. This takes us to our circular platform area. Yeah. So after this portal we go through,
Your oxygen is low.
I think we, in theory, should be a couple places away from the Sister of Despair I believe I missed. Yeah, sure, you know, beep beep bop bop beep bop. Okay. Let's see here. So basically, drop down, 10 pulls to the right, go around the area to the path leading out of this courtyard. Left up the stairs and into the tunnel. I should run to a dinosaur, maybe not. Yep, into the tunnel. Follow it left, then right. Drop down through 10 bullets, go around the area to the path leading out of this courtyard, then go up the left stairs into the tunnel. Follow left, then right, all the way to the end of to this open area. Exit the area. Turn right, right, left, right. 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 Left. Right. Tech bow's there. Yep. I remember that. Next area, there's a hidden hole. Go right, left, left, and shoot the block across from you. Did I never go in here? Let's talk about this. Go right, left, right, left. And shoot the block that's across from you. It's insane, like you drop down. He was trying to give me a clue here. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Was that what I was missing this entire time? Yep, sure is. That's a switch. That's a switch, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Hey, hey. This looks like a spot. See, I thought that was just like a tunnel on the other side. I realized that was a button I could hit. Apparently it's a button I can hit. Let's see what's down here first. Spiders. Okay. Looks like an undead spot, don't it? Chick, chick. Here we go. Ow. That sweet, sweet health. we go.
Sister of Despair banished.
Ow. There we go. That was it. That was the one we were missing. I walked over that place a few million and a half times, for sure.
Night 60.
It was just it never dawned on me that that was a button. And they tried queuing it up and say, hey, here's the tech bow. It's really useful here. I'm like, yeah! Tech bow! Yeah. Like, yeah, go tech bow! Like, no, you gotta, like, look at it and aim and stuff, dude. Okay. What's this for? Oh, we're doing the stutter thing now? Like this guy gonna get a little weird a little bit? Okay. It's that time of night. We good? No? It's a trank gun. Oh, I might be able to jump over there. Let's find out. Save.
Full health.
Yay! That's where I dropped down from. Yep. Okay. And I'd probably take that advice over anything else. Alright, well, we did it. We found the missing sister. Sister. And by find, I mean we looked it up. Because honestly, we had to look it up. I don't know about you, but would I have stumbled upon that? It would have been from just like accidentally trying something to hit that button. So it didn't connect with me that that was a button to press. Which means the one that, so, oh, I think in general I saw folks having confusion with finding one or the other in terms of the Sisters of Despair. And fortunately, it's actually pretty close to where the exit is, so we might be able to finish this off, man. Let's go end ourselves a level. Let's get it. After a few hiccups, we are here. Let's get it. Let's defend ourselves a tower. Go!
You must save the totem, Turok.
We did it! Tower saved. Thank you, Turok! Level 4. Access granted. Now let's save it how we should have been saving it. I only saved it the one way because I wanted to make sure that I actually didn't like have a weird computer issue getting that.
Greetings,
Turok. How may I assist you? This is how it should have been saved. Alas, here we are.
Game saved.
So, we can go back and see if our super jumping thing gets us anything interesting in that level. I think there might be a couple areas. Ugh, River of Souls. How done I am with you. Let's check it out. Well, I guess one thing you could do too, I mean, you could just well, I say you could just try Tribes 2, but I mean, so the biggest thing with Tribes 2, since it's not using a glide driver, it's using OpenGL straight up, is like, where do you think your performance is going to be using a MinGL driver? If it's anything like my experience, you are going to be using like WickedGL or something to act as your MinGL driver instead of what comes packed in with the Voodoo drivers. Like even the Voodoo 5, those just straight up did not work with Tribes 2. Though actually, I don't think they're. It may have been just trying to do straight OpenGL when it was doing that. Even so. So, either way, like, that'll probably be your best bet then, if you ever want to try it. Of course, if it's more like, nah, right, then it's just gonna be something that's gonna be out of range then, which, you know, it disappoints me a little bit because of the option of, like, that's like an actual period correct game that you can now play online, right? To me, that's kind of a big deal in that regard. Tribes 1 still get you there, so it's not like you're without true online games of the era, but yeah, that's one I thought would be kind of nice because it's a, as the specs suggest, it is a nicer looking game of the era. And at least one advantage to Tribes 2 over Tribes 1 is the fact that you have bots in Tribes 2. So, you know, you're not dependent on trying to get 128 people to have a full Tribes game. You can roll some bots or something. So, you know, those are all kind of the caveats there, but Tribes 1 is more than serviceable for a period correct online game experience. Flex those muscles a little bit. And as far as I can tell, with at least the community around it, it seems like they have. It's kind of like how the Dreamcast folks work. They got their sort of evenings and such where they play matches. At least Tribes 1 appears to have some sort of Tribes RPG game mode. I don't know what all it involves. If it's just like a leveling system in general, like a deathmatch. Like if it's like a deathmatch with level progression, or if there's like other elements in there to make it more of a quote-unquote RPG experience. I don't know. But there's a lot of curious aspects for sure. And that was the biggest thing for me with getting, like, besides just getting it running, because I think getting it running is pretty cool, but having something that has more modern support for some sort of community, like, not too dissimilar to the Dreamcast experience with online Dreamcast. Like, that's pretty cool. And it makes it a lot more usable in terms of a real, I'm going to play some games with people kind of experience, not just, you know, I love me some playing games on my Windows 98 machine, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of games that had online support that I would like to be able to try out with folks. In particular with, so it's interesting about Tribes 2, and I mentioned this in the chat a little bit, but basically, the modern Tribes 2 implementation, it's not very performant on modern systems. I don't know if it's with like the OpenGL implementations going on there, or if they're doing some DirectX stuff. But, and it's not surprising because it might be. I've at least documented everything in the thread of what I did, what I replaced to get it working where it's at. It's not complete yet, just because there's some IRC channel stuff I have to get fixed up. And it's more or less following the guide that was done for the Linux stuff before. Thank you, Turok. But yeah, there'll be a formal contribution in that regard for sure. It might end up being a bit of a quick written-up guide to summarize what I did. Either way, it's interesting because, yeah, like even on other like lower spec resolutions for Tribes 2, it runs kind of poopy on modern systems somewhat, just because whatever they're doing is, I don't know. It just takes a performance hit on modern GPUs. To my understanding, sometimes that's due to trying to do some sort of emulation of earlier DirectX standard support, which is not really built into modern GPUs all the time these days. I don't know if there's other graphical enhancements they have going on, though those certainly, well, they probably wouldn't be available on my GPU at least, because I'm already using a minified implementation of OpenGL, so even if they were using other extensions, they just straight up wouldn't be there for me. But, it's probably possible. I don't see why not. It'd probably be a glide wrapper for OpenGL. Yeah, maybe possible. I mean, it certainly seems like it's been a solution people have used before, right? Like, you know, how many times have we gone? Well, alright, I don't know how many times you have. The amount of times I've gone to, like, PC game support sites, looking for, like...
Primogen key found.
Alright, Primogen key. Looking for, like, widescreen support, what do configs look like for these games, this, that, and the other thing. And a lot of it comes down to, well, just use this DG Voodoo or Nglide or other wrapper to do it. And I'm like, oh, you saying it's like glide support? Like, well, no, it's just we're just using that for some level of compatibility. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's for me saying like it's definitely not unheard of to do that. That didn't work. And that irks me. I think I have to somehow open that. Opening that gets me to that passage. How that's open, I'm not exactly sure. It might be. Yeah, it might be worth trying. Like, it's definitely not unplayable on my modern PC, but I would say I definitely see more hitches than I would expect for the spec of the system I'm running, which, you know, is very modern. Well, compared to Tribes 2, modern. Again, you never really know. Like... I'm sure there's a trick to this. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that gate opens up. I'll actually come over here and you get the little bonuses there. Of some kind. Not super concerned, as the bigger thing was the privileging key, and then if we find another doodad with the jump pad, which I think there's like one more here, if I vaguely recall. The main one was the one we just did. That's true. She could. Yeah, to me, I thought that was kind of the most telling aspect of all of it, was sort of looking at the problem of possible performance issues. I'm like... From what I could see, they weren't really doing too much in terms of tweaking the core engine itself. So it sounds like what the deal with Tribes 2 right now is that there's been source code released for the engine, but not Tribes 2 itself. And then Tribes 2 also offers a whole bunch of scripting options for the game. So one common occurrence with Tribes 2 is that folks would have a bunch of scripts to automate chat, reloading, all kinds of like player things. Like, it's all within, they call them .cs files, but you know, it's not C#. CS files to have these scripts. There's even a little auto executable batch-like files that run. It's like a very scriptable, competitive shooter experience. Along with that, though, they had some level of customization for even things for how the game loads. Now, it's somewhat limited, so there was some closed source stuff they did for Tribes Next, primarily with how they handle public and private keys. Like, those are under closed source. One could see what the public key is. Like, it's not impossible, but it's at least obfuscated a little bit. Along with that, they also have some anti-cheat measures bundled in with that. So they have some of that going on. And then they made some changes to the sign-on screen itself, because I think Tribes 2 always had some level of requirement for online activation for an account. But of course, the old service went down, and unlike Tribes 1, I don't think it was very easy to actually modify the endpoint in which you are trying to authenticate. Anywho, so kind of end up with a patch that adds a modified version of the executable, a modified version of, I think it's called Sierra Start, but it's basically a launcher that's typically called for starting online play. And I think the modified one allows for like some configuration of what patch version are you using, other arguments that can be passed to the executable stuff, because there's a number of options for auto login and dedicated server options. So there's a bit of that going on, and then they replace some of the scriptable files with things that are relevant to actually running the client on a system. And then there's 2 DLLs that are dropped that are some sort of Ruby script that runs, which is the one that was sort of relevant to me before. And I think it's a Ruby interpreter plus something else that's going on there. And those are the files that I end up getting older versions of that dropped in my system. Because, well, how the story goes is that they had these built, they're using them for like release candidate 1 of Tribes Next. They try using it in Wine, and I believe some older versions of Wine were crashing when hitting those Ruby executables, which are primarily for authentication. So basically all of the cryptography and cert handling and a lot of the login logic and authentication is running through those Ruby scripts. So it would just lock up and break, or sometimes really what's going on is thinking again like a memory unhandled exception similar to what I was seeing on my Windows side. That was kind of happening to Wine users, which is why one guy speculated, hey, this would probably work for you because, I mean, old Windows code base is kind of the same realm, kind of the same problems, and sure enough. So, yeah, it's true. That cloning is kind of interesting, huh? So now it's where the Ruby DLLs that I dropped in, they at least have, they at least execute correctly to get to the login screen itself, which involves actually pinging the authentication server to make sure a connection can be made and put you in a state of ready to authenticate, which is when you put together your request to either, hey, I need to cache my credentials, can we look them up? Which is the whole authentication handshake that wasn't working for me before. Or if you have credentials that are actually stored locally to actually sign in, and the actual credentials you have stored, it's the account with a username, password, and I think I go a faster way. Username, password, and then a public key. And so the challenge was that when I wasn't using the cached account already, I didn't have that public key available, and I would have to go through that other authentication path to do that, which involved unpacking a cert store that was part of that Ruby script. But whatever reason, the Ruby script was just not executing that. It would just error up. And you know, when the unpacking and reading of a cert store messes up, you don't get certs. So, womp womp. And that's kind of where that comes and goes. It was helpful to have what ended up being some logging available, and that involved just straight up editing editing one of the CS files related to console startup. So it was like enable logging in general. Like there wasn't any levels of logging. It appeared as just on or off, and then I could set file opening to on or off as well. So then I could identify, oh, what's airing up right now is opening this file for Ruby and opening this file, CS file, and all that. And that gave me plenty of good context to then start like searching for things on the forums, because I probably only had one response from folks on Tribes Next, which was helpful. I mean, I got me started at least getting the game to launch, and that there's actual logging, which is cool. Oh, no, I've had 2 responses. Yeah, 2 responses. So the second response was all the logging information. But like once I had that in hand, I actually had context for what I was trying to tackle there, and thus was able to be like, okay, let me start searching forums for things that people have already done, because it's not new. Like trying to run stuff on old things isn't new, and especially with the responses received about the Ruby stuff, I'm like, okay, so this is really related to what's been done before. So there's got to be enough information to at least get me a little bit further, and sure enough, here we are. So there's some IRC channel stuff there too I gotta look into, like I was saying before, because that's another feature of Tribes 2. They have some sort of integration of IRC channels for, you know, chatting and team stuff and whatever. That's all there. And that will be all part of it eventually. Hopefully it'll all work, and it's not going to be just, yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of surprise there for sure. I think, honestly, a lot of it's probably just that people are focused on the newer systems. Like, alright, we got Prior Legend Key, so we're awesome there. I love how with high resolution, you can see this is a box with a texture. It does not look like space.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Let's go ahead and save.
Game saved.
But yeah, like the majority of folks, like so I guess you gotta think about this too, Sam. I think it's kind of partly the generation of the game Tribes 2 is, because that's like 2002 area, 2001, 2002, I think. Maybe even 2003. But, you know, it's kind of within the very early 2000s. Like, the game, the system people would have been using would probably not have been a Windows 98 machine. It would probably be like Windows XP, Windows 2000, Windows NT, and sure enough, like with the discussions I've seen, there was more of an effort focused on preserving compatibility with 2000 and XP rather than 98.
The Death Marshes. The Death Marshes are home to the mighty Purlin, a primitive and brutal race of ape-like creatures. The Purlin regard humans as weak, squeaking insects.
Alright,
And are
2001.
deeply resentful of the progress humankind has made as the centuries have come and gone. The Primogen has fooled the Purlin into believing that he will turn the lost land over to them once they have helped free him. Little do the Purlin know that the Primogen intends to wipe them out as soon as Turok is no longer a threat. Though they are unpredictable and untrustworthy, the Primogen has armed the Purlin with a very limited reserve of high-tech weaponry and ammunition. Your mission objectives are as follows. Rescue 5 prisoners.
Thank you, Turok.
Destroy 3 ammunition storage facilities. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
But yeah, so I think that's kind of the story ultimately, is that it's not so much people haven't tried to run it on retro hardware necessarily, which is kind of the conclusion one might go to originally with why didn't they use make this work on 98 or focus on that, but more of that really wasn't the classic system. You know, we talk about the Voodoo 3 and Voodoo 5, a lot of them were used in 2000 and XP machines. And then you get to some later NVIDIA cards, later ATI cards, things like that. Here, I gotta get a phone charger on me real quick, so one moment here. Alright, back. I won't be playing a whole bunch longer here because I will have to be up and at 'em in the morning to take care of kiddos as Jess is at work. But both these get a little taste of what the death marshes are. Which also makes me wonder, maybe this whole water walk sort of thing is what the feather is for the first level. And I gotta find that feather for the first level. The soundtrack's cool, though. The unsettling horns. That's pretty slick.
Shotgun.
Whoa, shh. Okay. Well done. Well done, Turok 2. You got me there. I was not ready for that. And I was even kind of lined up for, like, here's an innocent-looking bridge and shotgun. Oh, you got me. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. They got guns. Okay. I mean, Turok 2 is a quality game. And, it, like, even with the difficulty of finding that Sister of Despair, I'm not 100% blaming Turok on it. It was definitely not easy to tell that was a button, but they did attempt to telegraph it, too. So, I mean, it's not, like, silly unheard of. You know what I mean? I'll say it's not as bad as the pool of radiance, as you were referencing before with rings on rocks. Yeah, that whole interface issue, that was buns. That was complete bull crap. Very uncool. You were gonna throw a rock at me. Oh, we got bees. I used up almost all my bullets. That's good. Good job, Chris. Thank you, Chris. But we killed the bees. Was it worth it? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, like I had mentioned before playing this. Oh, are there gonna be refills on ammo? Well, that spot just became a whole lot cooler. Yeah, playing on PC, I'm like, I could never... I would hate to have to aim with the N64 controller on this alone, but after playing it now on PC, there is no way I can play this on the N64. I just refuse. It would have to be, we're all getting together to play some junky multiplayer sort of situation, and it's just like, okay, we're all kind of doing that. I like retro stuff. Love me some retro stuff. Got an N64 in the bin back there. I ain't playing this on the N64. It would look worse. It'd play worse. It'd sound worse. It'd be so compromised. And this is literally a celebration of Glide, even. So, no. No thank you. I remember even playing the 64 on the Porta Idea, where I ended up being very slow and methodical with aiming, because if I'm aiming and fine aiming, it's gonna be slow. So, yeah. No thanks. I'm good. The death animations in this are so awesome, though. Gosh. Turok did it right with the stuff. Like, shoot a hole in the belly of something. Yeah. Like, even in the PC version here, when you're going on slopes, it changes your perspective. You're not always just looking straight and up or something. So there's all this... Sweet. Big fan of this. You got one hit in, that's junk. Screw you, man. But like, yeah, there's always some... The world is manipulating your aim in some way. It's not just straight on. So the mouse is a lot easier to compensate that with. Having to do that with, say... the N64 controller sounds terrible, and is terrible. Just no thanks. I hear things spawning in the background. Don't tease me with ammo. Don't tease me with that. So I will go to pick it up. And so the Death Marshes, this was one of the levels I actually, I wonder if I can walk further around. We should try that later. This was the level that oh, that's why we don't want to do that. Okay. There's things in here. Understood. These are the Death Marshes. using cheat codes, this was the level that I had warped to, not knowing what was going to be involved. I'm like, what's going on here? Come on. Ugh. Let's start using some more arrows, man. Alright, so that's how you do it. That's how you aim at bees. Is something gonna jump out of this square here? Hey, over here! Hey, over here! Alright. I'll get to you. Hey, over here! Please!
Hey, over here! I'm free. Thank you.
That's close to saying thank you, Turok. Not to my 100% satisfaction, but pretty close. We're close. Secrets. Big ladder. Big ladder secrets. Also, I'm not saying I am Turok, because I think I'm full on lives. I thought you were some big old muscle. What happened? What happened? Ow! Okay, door slams on you. Lesson learned.
Flashlight.
Are these not the barrels that blow up? Maybe they are? Okay. How do I destroy you? Oh! This whole time I'm like throwing things at, like, oh, I better be able to do something. Oh, I need satchel charges? No one told me about satchel charges? Well, good thing I wasted a bunch of ammo, that's good. That's the beginning. So there's gonna be a little bit of backtracking in my future, is what you're saying. Oh, no. Great. Well, you know what? Actually, we'll call it there. We'll do that because we gotta get to bed here soonish. And yeah, we don't want to get too deep into the level yet. So yeah, there's been some files I've been messing with for various patches and things. Great. Yeah, thanks. Have a good night too. We'll play more Turok next week. Yeah. But we're no longer stuck, so that's good. Have a good night. Bye.